Welcome back to the Abyss, my fellow horror enthusiasts. Here we revel in the shadows, embrace the chills down your spine, and stare unflinchingly into the eyes of terror. Tonight we plunge into the echoing silence of deserted Art Deco buildings, majestic skeletons against the cityscape, each haunted by its own tragic past. We'll explore three tales of ghostly apparitions, each more unsettling than the last, each a glimpse into the spectral realm that exists just beyond our perception. From the phantom whispers in a grand abandoned theater, to the lingering sorrow in a haunted hotel, and the sheer terror that permeates an old office building, we'll unravel the mysteries of these haunted structures. So, dim the lights, draw the curtains, and prepare yourself. Tonight we journey into the unsettling unknown, where every shadow holds a secret and every corner might harbor an unseen terror. Picture this, a once grand theater, a relic of the Art Deco era, now standing forgotten and forlorn. The plush velvet seats, once filled with eager patrons, now gather dust, the silence thick with the memories of laughter and applause long faded. The air hangs heavy, thick with a palpable sense of unseen eyes watching your every move. This is the Orpheum Theatre, a decaying monument to a bygone era, and it's here that our first chilling tale unfolds. Local legends whisper of a phantom, a spectre forever bound to the theatre he loved in life. They call him the Maestro, a shadowy figure said to be the lingering presence of a heartbroken conductor who met his demise within these very walls. Imagine, if you will, the spectral strains of music that drift from the orchestra pit, a haunting melody played on instruments untouched by human hands. Now visualize this. You're standing center stage, the ghostly echo of applause washing over you. The air grows cold, a bone-chilling draft swirling around you, tugging at your clothes as if unseen hands reach out from the darkness. A single spotlight flickers to life, its beam illuminating a dust-covered grand piano on the stage. A chill races down your spine. You're not alone. You feel a presence, cold and heavy, beside you. It's there in the flicker of shadows, in the sudden, inexplicable movement of the heavy velvet curtain at the edge of your vision. But when you turn to face your fear, there's nothing there. Or is there? Some say the Maestro's sorrow is palpable, his despair clinging to the theatre like the scent of stale perfume. Others speak of his rage, of instruments thrown about by unseen forces, of terrifying apparitions appearing on stage as if summoned from the depths of the afterlife. They say that on the anniversary of his death, the theatre comes alive. Faint music, the echo of a once grand orchestra, can be heard. The Orpheum Theatre stands as a chilling reminder of the power of the spectral realm, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, and where the echoes of the past can manifest in terrifying ways. Our next tale takes us to the opulent yet decaying grandeur of the Grand Blackwood Hotel. Imagine, if you will, a towering Art Deco masterpiece, its once gleaming facade now stained with the grime of neglect, its windows like vacant eyes staring out at the city below. This is a place where every chipped tile and faded tapestry whispers of forgotten dreams and lingering sorrow. The Grand Blackwood was once the epitome of luxury, a playground for the rich and famous, its halls echoing with the sounds of jazz and laughter. Now a chilling silence hangs heavy in the air, broken only by the creak of floorboards and the whisper of wind whistling through broken windows. It's a silence that speaks volumes, hinting at the tragic events that unfolded within these walls and the restless spirits that remain. The story goes that a tragic fire, fueled by a night of revelry gone wrong, swept through the hotel, claiming the lives of countless souls trapped within its luxurious confines. The heartbroken owner, a man who poured his life savings and dreams into the hotel, was never seen again. Some say he perished in the flames, his spirit forever bound to the ashes of his ambition. Guests who dare to stay in the hotel whisper of strange occurrences, of cold spots that linger despite the summer heat, of disembodied whispers echoing through the corridors, and of shadowy figures flitting at the edge of their vision. Some even claim to have encountered the spectral figure of the hotel owner, his face etched with sorrow, wandering the halls as if searching for something lost in the inferno. One chilling account tells of a young couple eager to experience the supposed haunted history of the hotel. They booked the honeymoon suite, a lavish room with a balcony overlooking the city. As they unpacked, they couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, their laughter echoing unnaturally in the oppressive silence. Night fell, and with it came an unsettling chill. The couple lay in bed, listening to the wind howling outside, their unease growing with each passing moment. Suddenly the antique phone beside the bed rang, its shrill tones shattering the silence. The young man, his heart pounding in his chest, cautiously answered. A raspy voice, barely a whisper, spoke on the other end. "Get out while you still can." The line went dead, leaving the couple in stunned silence. Their initial fear quickly turned to skepticism, dismissing it as a prank by the hotel staff. But deep down, a seed of doubt had been sown. Unable to shake their unease, they decided to leave the room and explore the hotel. As they stepped out into the hallway, the temperature plummeted. The Grand Blackwood Hotel remains abandoned, a haunting reminder of a tragedy frozen in time. Chapter 3. The Ghost in the Office Building. Our final tale takes us from the grandeur of a bygone era to the stark, unsettling emptiness of a deserted Art Deco office building. Imagine, if you will, a towering structure of steel and glass, once a symbol of progress and ambition, now standing empty, a monument to forgotten dreams and lingering fear. This is the Blackwood Building, and within its silent halls lurks a terror unlike any other. They say that the building is haunted by the ghost of a former employee, a man driven to madness by the pressures of his work, who ultimately took his own life within the confines of his own office. His name, whispered in hushed tones by those who dare to speak of it, was Arthur Blackwood, and his presence is said to permeate the building like a suffocating fog. Those who have dared to venture into the Blackwood Building speak of a palpable sense of dread, of an oppressive silence that seems to press down on them, stealing their breath and chilling them to the bone. They describe flickering lights, malfunctioning electronics, and the unnerving feeling of being watched, of being followed by unseen eyes. One chilling account tells of a security guard, a seasoned professional with nerves of steel, who was tasked with guarding the building overnight. He had heard the stories, of course, but he dismissed them as mere superstition, the ramblings of overactive imaginations. However, on this particular night, his skepticism would be put to the test. As the hours ticked by, the guard made his rounds, his footsteps echoing eerily in the deserted hallways. The silence was broken only by the hum of fluorescent lights and the distant whine of traffic far below. It was during one such round that he experienced something that would forever change his perception of the building. He was passing by the floor where Arthur Blackwood's office was located when he noticed something strange. The door to the office, which he distinctly remembered locking earlier, was slightly ajar. A shiver ran down his spine as he cautiously approached, his hand hovering over the baton on his belt. Taking a deep breath, he pushed the door open and stepped inside. The office was shrouded in darkness, the only light emanating from the city outside. The air was thick with dust and the faint, musty odor of decay. As his eyes adjusted to the darkness, he noticed something chilling. The Blackwood Building stands as a chilling testament to the horrors that can lurk in the most mundane of places. And so, my fellow travelers in terror, we emerge from the shadows of these haunted Art Deco buildings, our minds filled with chilling tales, and our hearts pounding with the thrill of the unknown. The echoes of phantom music, the sorrow of trapped souls, and the sheer terror of a vengeful spirit. These stories remind us that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are not the ones we imagine, but the ones that linger just beyond our perception. If you dared to enjoy this journey into the heart of darkness, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more spine-chilling content and hit that notification bell so you never miss a descent into the abyss. Until next time, keep the lights on, stay vigilant, and remember, sometimes the most terrifying stories are the ones we tell ourselves in the dark.